there were black plantation owners, and some of them were not humane. And one of them is featured in my story, and this particular scene is he's breaking up a family, he's buying a loved one, and he's taking her to his plantation, and he's making sure that she understands that she's property. And what would be the response of the people looking on when they see this? And so the title of this is called The Blind Man Stood on the Road and Cried. It's a lamentation. The blind man stood on the road and cried. Oh, the blind man stood on the road and cried, crying, oh, my Lord, save me. The blind man stood on the road and crying, what kind of shoes am those you wear? Crying, what kind of shoes am those you wear? Crying, oh, my Lord, save me. The blind man stood on the road and cried. Oh, the blind man stood on the road and cried. The blind man stood on the road and cried, crying, oh, my Lord, save me. The blind man stood on the road and cried. Okay, so it's one thing to be a slave, and you know, somewhere in you you have to agree to that. And what happens when you decide that that's no longer for you? What is the road you take from conciliation to courage to resolve? And this song, Lil David, Play on Your Harp, has many, many different verses. And I'm going to start where, well, what happens in the play is that Nate, he's trying to go over to see his girl. And so he has to get through the patrollers and the people on the road, so he has to be happy. And then he gets there, he sees the state that she's in because the slave owner is going to pair her off with somebody so she can produce babies. And, you know, Nate is a solid, hard-working guy, and they decide they're going to run because he hasn't been interested in running before they decide they're going to run. Joshua was, oh Lord, son of Nun, oh Lord, never would quit, oh Lord, until his work was done. Little David, play on your harp, hallelujah, hallelujah. Little David, play on your harp, hallelujah. Down in the valley, oh Lord, I didn't go to stay, oh Lord, I got so happy, oh Lord, I stayed all day. Oh, little David, play on your harp, hallelujah. Hallelujah, little David, play on your harp, hallelujah. David was, oh Lord, a shepherd boy, oh Lord, killed Goliath, oh Lord, and shouted for joy. Oh, little David, play on your harp, hallelujah, hallelujah. Little David, play on your harp, hallelujah. God told Moses, oh Lord, go down into Egypt, oh Lord, tell old Pharaoh, oh Lord, to loose my people. Oh, little David, play on your harp. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Little David, play on your harp, hallelujah. Little David, play on your harp, hallelujah, hallelujah. Little David, play on your harp, hallelujah, hallelujah.